All right, we are here tonight on the machine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of stuff, man, here tonight on a freaking Monday, man. Jesus Christ, man. All right, let's get this show underway, man. Um, so yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to do about all the different now possibilities, right? WWE now could do with with the freaking Wrestlemania, man. So I guess it's been leaked now officially that it will be Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Universal Championship at Elimination Chamber. And a lot of people are starting to say that Sami Zayn can win the championship because he did an interview with Errol Hawani over the weekend. And he said, yeah, I didn't, when Vince McMahon was in charge, I felt like this bloodline thing wasn't going anywhere. And I was about to tell like creative, hey, it might be time to move on. But once Triple H took over, there was a show in Canada they did, and Montreal, where they're going to be at for Elimination Chamber, actually. And the Usos couldn't get there because Jey Uso has all the arrests, right, for DUIs. So, like, well, it doesn't make any sense for Jimmy to be there either. This is back in the summer, so like July, August. So freaking Solo Sikoa wasn't on. You know, he didn't come until like September at Clash of the Castle. So it was the only one that was available was Sami Zayn, and that was the first time where Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns interacted in the on screen on TV because Vince McMahon would allow it to happen for some reason. You know, it was more like with the Usos, right? He never really allowed Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns to interact, but then once Triple H took over, that chance came upon with the Usos having to stay back because Jey Uso couldn't go because of his arrest. He wasn't allowed into the Canadian country. They did a spot, right? They were building up to Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle, and they did a spot where I think Sami Zayn moved Roman Reigns out of the way, and he took a Claymore kick instead of Roman Reigns. And from there, that's when it really started, man. So, man, that's where, like, it started, like, back in June, really. But that's when it really, that's when it really started to, right? When Sami Zayn, he said he felt like, oh, yeah, the whole thing started really that first time I was able to interact with Roman Reigns on screen due to the fact that Usos were not allowed in the country. And then from there, it took off, man. So a lot of people are saying how appropriate it would be to now have Sami Zayn in his hometown. It will be full circle. Have him win the freaking WWE Universal Championship. Years ago, they were building up to Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. And a month or two before the pay-per-view, they ended up having Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar for the championship. And then it led to Brock Lesnar and Goldberg having the match. And instead, I think what they did to make it special, they put Stone Cold Steve Austin as a special guest referee. But they actually did that. They ended up taking the freaking WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. They still went on with the plans of having Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, but it was without the title. They took it away because they just felt like there was a great opportunity there with Eddie Guerrero. Could this potentially happen again? Could they take could they put it on Sami Zayn? There's a lot of talks, and then they're saying Sami Zayn could instead go on to face Cody Rhodes. What happened with Cody Rhodes, I think he's cooled off, and I'm not sure. I mean, he won the Royal Rumble. He won the Royal Rumble match, but man, I just don't think he's like hot right now for that stuff. Like, I think the main event should really be Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for WrestleMania, man. I think Cody, man, the guy cooled off, right, by being out all those months rehabbing from that tear pectoral, man. Jesus Christ. I hate it for the guy. He was red hot, but he obviously cooled off. And I think people are interested in seeing a Sami Zayn Roman Reigns WrestleMania match. than freaking Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, man. And the thing is, the whole Roman Reigns thing, I still like. Do they want it? Because, like I said, I think if they want him to hit 1,000 days as champion, it wouldn't be until May. Obviously, WrestleMania is in April. But hey, maybe they're open to take. Maybe they don't care about the 1,000-day mark. So maybe they are, but I don't know. A lot of people are saying, well, then Sami Zayn can go on and face Rhodes, and then maybe Jey Uso could face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Is that big enough, though? I mean, storyline, I guess it is, right? Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns. I mean, Jey Uso pretty much said, I'm out of the bloodline. And then he put a picture of himself and Roman Reigns, and he said it running back, referring to like other feud they had in 2020 when Roman Reigns first started turning the heel. Could that be a possibility? So we have Sami Zayn become Universal Champion at Chamber, and then Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. But Sami Zayn then has to be Cody Rhodes, right? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's so tough right now. I kind of feel like Cody Rhodes is in the way. Honestly, man. I feel like he's just in the way right now. The main event should be Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. I don't know, man. You know, Cody Rhodes actually took a picture on Twitter or Instagram showing the Golden Eagle Championship, the Winged Eagle Championship. Now the problem with that is that that's made by a third company, which is WWE does not make that title. If you see WWE titles, the reason why lately they look all the same, it's just like either silver, blue, or red with just the WWE logo. It's because they no longer work with they no longer work with belt companies. They just assign them themselves. And so if they would bring back the Winged Eagle belt, they would probably have to go back to a different company. And I don't know if they want to do that now with Triple H now being in charge. Maybe there's more chance they do that. But I think Vince McMahon just like the company, WWE, to make their own titles. So I don't know if that would be a possibility. Obviously, Cody Rhodes has a history back in the day. When he won the Intercontinental Championship, he did end up bringing back the throwback Intercontinental Champion. This is not the first time Cody teases bringing back the Winged Eagle belt. So we'll see, man. It looks like Nia Jax is there to stay. She, I guess they're selling a T-shirt for her on WWEshop.com. It says Nia Jax is back. So a lot of people are wondering if it was just a one-night thing for Nia Jax. But no, apparently she's legit back. So I guess we'll see where they put her, either on Raw or SmackDown. We'll see where the hell they put her, man. But yeah, man, pretty crazy stuff, man. They could also maybe have the match Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, and then maybe have the Usos interfere and then have a rematch. Maybe you turn it into a triple threat match. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And then, because remember back in the day, they did a storyline with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And Shawn Michaels was like, at this point, I don't care if I don't win the championship. I just don't want you to be champion. So maybe they'll go with that. They're like, I don't care. As long as maybe Sami Zayn can be like, as long as Roman Reigns doesn't walk out of WrestleMania as champion, I'm fine. So then I guess it would be okay for the fans in a way would be okay with having Cody Rhodes win. Maybe that might be the way to go. Have the triple threat match. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Who knows, man? Who knows what the hell will happen, man? The Jey Uso could also be a part of the storyline, and they're just teasing us. And he's just going to end up turning his back eventually on Sami Zayn. I think that Jey Uso does have a storyline, a potential, but I think you say that one maybe for SummerSlam or something. If you do want to do a Jey Uso Roman Reigns feud, But I just don't think right now it's a time. Right now you're kind of stuck with both Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. I think if a Jey Uso Roman Reigns is in the cards, I think you say that for like a SummerSlam. But anyways, yeah, that might be the best way to go. But I just said that triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes. We'll see what they do, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. I think there's more news over here. Let's see here. Do I have more news? I think there is. I think they said WWE is extremely happy with the performance of the Royal Rumble. I think they said, let's see here. They said it ended up making like $7 million. Here it is. WWE 2023 Royal Rumble pay-per-view generated $7.7 million worth gate, breaking all-time Royal Rumble record by more than 50%. $7 million. I believe this is just ticket sales. Jesus Christ, man. $7 million. Holy cow, man. Also, happy birthday to Becky Lynch. Happy birthday, Mrs. Becky Lynch, the last kicker, the man. Her birthday's today. 20 million people have viewed the freaking segment on all across social media of the Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. 20, and it's been less than 48 hours, and 20 million people have viewed it, man. This is crazy, man. This is freaking crazy, man. Roman Reigns has now surpassed 300 days as Universal Champion, as undisputed. So both championships. So yeah, so I think he's like on day 900 as Universal, but as WWE Champion and Universal, he's at 300 days. So he's getting close to that 1 year mark. Again, I feel like the big number is 1,000 for him. But because they might want that payoff of, I don't know I have no idea, man. I just don't. I think for the storyline, if the storyline, like, you want it to end with a happy ending, you put the freaking belts on Roman Reigns, on Sami Zayn. But also, I feel like from a business standpoint, if you want to continue to have more of the, like, I feel that, and I'm going to get off right here. This is going to be my last statement. I feel from a business standpoint, if you do not have Cody Rhodes win the championships at WrestleMania, I think that can be a huge turnoff for AEW guys to consider going to WWE when their contract expire. They're gonna see all this shit, and they had him win the Royal Rumble. They built him up just to give it, just to have him lose it. I feel from a business standpoint, if you want to have a chance to maybe in 2024 get a chance to get your hands on a guy like MJF, you have to give it to Cody Rhodes. Otherwise, he's gonna be like, well, all that shit for nothing. But you also have to understand, right? This freaking storyline with Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns is so good. Man, it just makes a lot of sense for it to end with Sami Zayn winning the championship. Oh, man. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 months to go. We have about, 3 weeks before Chamber. Let's see what the hell happens, ladies and gentlemen. But until next time, holla!